This new equipment's giving me a headache. So I decided to just use my phone and get this over with.
It's Drewski McGillicuddy's Night of the Demons movie review.
Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and yeah, I decided I'm just going to keep using my phone until I get the hang of this fancy technological bullshit. Okay, that's what we'll call it. And as you can see, I'm wearing my watermelon shirt. That can only mean one thing. I watched a movie that I had never seen before that a lot of people might be shocked to know that I had never seen before. And that's 1988's Night of the Demons. And I will be the first to say I'm ashamed of myself for not having seen this sooner. And I distinctively remember as a child holding the VHS to this and part 2 in my hand, just being fascinated by the cover. And maybe subconsciously as a child, I was either frightened by it or I was just one of those kids that just rented Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. And maybe that's why I get aggravated when I see all these kids these days. And it's great that kids these days love Halloween, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street. But I don't want them to be like me and miss out on something like Night of the Demons. Because, let me tell you, this movie is wonderful. Aside from a few things, and we'll talk about that, one of the main things being the acting in this movie seriously goes from like mediocre to, oh my god. And the worst of the bunch, as far as the acting goes, is Linnea Quigley. Oh my god. She's like worse than Sherry Moon Zombie. The woman cannot act to save her life. And honestly, I don't think she's that attractive. I mean, sure, she likes to show her boobs in every movie she's in. She's also one of the only women from the 80s that has a bush clause in their contract, and she'll show full-on bush. Hell, I don't even think there was a bush in Return of the Living Dead. But in this, yeah, she's only in the movie strictly to get naked. Because her performance is god-awful terrible, even for 80s standards. And the funny thing is, she didn't even want to be in the movie, or not that she didn't want to be in the movie, she just felt like her character, or she was too old to portray her character. But the producers felt otherwise. They wanted her because they knew that everybody enjoyed her nude scenes in all of her previous horror films that she had been in. Apparently they were fans of Return of the Living Dead. But then again, who isn't a fan of Return of the Living Dead? It's a wonderful movie. But we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about Night of the Demons. And as terrible as some of the characters are, like Stooge. Stooge is just the biggest douche bag just ever. Like, he might be like one of the worst in any 80s movie ever. But I like him. I don't know why. And all the characters in this movie, for the most part, are likable. The only character I didn't really like was Linnea Quigley. Her execution or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, this movie is about these 10 kids, these 9 kids and this 40-year-old woman, and they're going to a Halloween party at this fancy funeral home, and the weird girl Angela from science class is throwing it for all these preppy kids, and then the funny thing is, like, the people in the car with Stooge, it's like, why the hell would they be hanging out with him? Roger doesn't seem like the kind of guy to hang out with this fucking meathead. And then Helen, she's seems like a sweet girl, and then he's just constantly calling her a bitch, like the whole fucking beginning of the movie. He calls everybody a bitch in this movie. But I don't know. That's the '80s for you. So they're at this party and they're dancing and they're getting their groove on and they're party or whatever. I don't know. Fucking Stooge was being all weird. But they find this mirror, okay, and they play this game that supposedly you see into your past life, and right as the mirror turns black, Helen ruins everything, and she sees a dead body hit the mirror. And the funny thing is, it looked like it was her dead body, but it looked like an old woman. So I don't know. I might just be seeing things. I'm crazy. Anyway, so then Susan and Angela become possessed by demons. It smells like somebody farted and got real cold. And then that's when Angela tells everybody, well, the house isn't haunted. It's possessed. And then little does she know, she gets possessed. And then there's just a bunch of demon pandemonium going on. And I like how the people that the demons kill that don't become demons, because they can possess you, or if they kill you, you come back as the living dead. I thought that was fun. There were some fun chase scenes. The scenes with Angela coming down the hallway, except for when she's making the goofy like face. That was kind of weird. But like when the part where she's just floating down the hallway at him, I thought that was fucking marvelous. One of the most iconic scenes that I had never seen before. There's a lot of iconic scenes, and I just want to bring up the fact that I saw this on Prime, and it's also free on like Tubi and all these other apps. It's probably free on YouTube with ads and stuff. But you could only hope that they use whatever transfer I'm assuming is the Scream Factory transfer, because holy shit, this movie looks like it was. It looked like a movie from 2018 that was trying to be an 80s movie. That's how amazing this picture looked. So yeah, I plan on, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just go ahead. What can I say about this movie that people probably don't? I mean, if you haven't seen this movie, shame on you, okay? Shame on you. I'm going to have to give it, definitely belongs in my collection. That goes, definitely belongs in my collection. 4 out of 10, or 4 out of 10, no. See, I don't fucking know numbers. Shut up. You see what it fucking says right there, okay? So that's what I'm giving it, all right? Congratulations. The movie, it should be talked about more, okay? It should be talked about more. I'm going to post this all over Facebook, and hopefully it'll get people talking about Night of the Demons. They'll be like, oh, it's on Prime. Oh, it's on YouTube. Oh, it's on Tubi. Oh, it's on all these fucking streaming sites, and I haven't seen it. So maybe I should sit my fucking ass down and watch it so I'm not some fucking asshole hypocrite like Drewski McGillicuddy, just running off at the mouth all the time. Anyway, so yeah, I really, 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 really fucking like this movie. And I cannot wait. I gotta get it on VHS. I gotta get it on DVD. I gotta get it on fucking Blu-ray. I'm gonna get the Laserdisc. It belongs in my fucking collection. I gotta get the Angela action figure. I mean, y'all see this shit? That's fucking badass. I'm getting that shit. Anyway, make sure you like this, because I tried really hard. I filmed it like 17 times on the laptop. The audio wasn't syncing up with the video, and then the editing software was being a fucking bitch. And I was gonna fucking do that thing where dude punches a hole through his computer screen. But I didn't. So anyway, I gotta go to bed. It's past my fucking bedtime. Yeah. Did I mention I watched this movie twice? Yeah, that's how good it was. Bye.